Hey you, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got an exciting episode lined up for you. Before we jump into our upcycling project, let's talk about what upcycling is. Unlike recycling, where materials are broken down, upcycling involves revamping items to give them a new life, a new look. Upcycled fashion is a fantastic way to reduce waste and add a personal touch to your clothing or your fashion items. That being said, let's get into the business of the day, which is upcycling a blazer. I have got 10 pieces of thrifted ties and I will be using them to revamp a thrifted blazer. Let's go. This is the blazer. You'll need a blazer, you'll need ties, you will need pins, scissors, a tape measure, you will need and a sewing machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can use your hand needle if you have some time to spare. We have to decide which ties are going on the blazer because I'm not going to use all of it, so let's start from this side. I'm going to place the ties one after the other. Let me use this first. The length of this blazer is good enough already, so let's just put the tie a little bit, one and a half. Then I'll pin. I think I should decide which ties are going where first of all. Okay, so let me start pinning one after the other. Let's start from here. I'm going to pin away from the lapel so that it still opens, right? I don't want to do this because the tie continues to the back. So doing this will stop my tie here and I don't want that. So because it's a small size, I used just 3 ties and it has almost covered the front, but there's still a little bit. I'm going to put one more. It will extend to the back just a little bit, but when I wear it, it should stay in front. So I'll put one more and see if it doesn't look good, can just remove it. I'll try it on before I sew it down. So if you're using a bigger size blazer or jacket, you may need more ties depending on how big the jacket is. On the shoulder, I cannot go past the armhole joining, so I'll just try to lap them on each other here. I'll just try to squish it nicely. Squishing it nicely. I want it to end here at this opening, so we'll go from here to here and to here. So this is the back and this is the front. Because I didn't pin the rest to the jacket, I pinned only the first one. So I'll just remove it, go and sew them together like this. You just need to use enough pins so that it doesn't scatter when you remove it and you have to start all over. So away from the jacket, this is what I have. I run stitches to hold all of them together. Be sure to follow whatever shape that you have created while you are pinning, because it's critical when you want to pin it back to the jacket. For instance, here there's a little bit of curve here, so I'm just going to follow what is there exactly. I'm not going to try to straighten it or anything. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, I'm using a zigzag stitch. You can use a straight stitch, it doesn't matter. And just let each one hang. All done, all stitched up. Right side, left side. This is what the wrong side looks like. So this is what I was saying about the shape. See that as I placed it here, that's automatically followed the shape that I did before. If I tried to straighten it while I was sewing, it would have shifted. But now I have the shape that I made the very first time. Actually, you can leave. I think you can rock this jacket like this. I think it looks nice like this if it's just one side. If you have, say you have just 4 pieces of tie. But no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to sew this down, the edges, and just untack this one so that it doesn't restrict my jacket. This is what we have. You can see the stitch here and here. I'll just unstitch specific areas so that it stays in place. So here it is. I untacked random places, like I said I would. I left this to just be here. And then for the back, one stitch here, one stitch here.